Let us go to the second problem. Determine the forces in all the members of the truss shown in figure and indicate the magnitude and nature of forces on the diagram of truss. All inclined members are at 60° to horizontal and length of each member is 2 meter. So all the inclined angle is 60° and the length of each member is 2 meter. So we have here a hinge reaction and we have here roller reaction, right? Now so what was our first step? First step was to find a joint which has two unknowns, right? So if we come here one, so as it is a hinge support, it will be having, this is RA and this is HA. So 1 2 3 4 not possible, it is not a joint of two unknowns. 1 2 3 4, it's also 4 1 2 3 4 4 1 2 3 4 and D. Here one reaction will be there, that is RD, because of the roller support 1 2 3. So 3 unknowns are there. If ನಮಗೆ RD ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 unknowns ಸಿಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, D ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. So in this problem we cannot find a joint with only 2 unknown forces. So how we need to proceed? We should proceed by finding the reactions, right? By the support reactions we have to find first. So what we do to find the support reactions? We should apply our equilibrium conditions, right? Now I'll apply the equilibrium condition for this problem. Okay, first I'll apply moment condition, that is moment about A is equal to 0. Summation of moment about A is equal to 0. Why I am taking moment? Because it will give us the value of HA directly. Okay, so I'll tell you, by solving the problem by experience you can tell like this what you have to take. There is nothing problem. If you take sigma vertical equal to 0, no problem, you will get an equation. Then after finding this, you can substitute back to summation of vertical equal to 0 or summation of horizontal force equal to 0. In these three forces only we have to play. Now summation of vertical forces, summation of moment about A is equal to 0 we have to take. So what are the forces? We have this many types of forces. So I'll start from RD. So RD into this, RD will make what? Anti-clockwise direction, right? So RD into 4, right? 2 plus 2 4. Then this 40 kilonewton will make clockwise direction, right? So this 40, okay, 40, this will be at correct exactly at the center, because 60°, this is also 60°, it is equilateral triangle. So the another portion will be exact at the middle. So it is also 1 meter, it is also 1 meter. So now it will make clockwise directions. So I'll take that 40 kilonewton force into 1 meter. Okay, next I'll take this 60 kilonewton, this 60 kilonewton into 2. So this is also make clockwise direction, 60 into 2. So next 50, so 50 into 2 1, so 50 into 3. Then any forces are there? Nothing, forces 0. So here I can find what? RD directly, that RD is equal to, so 40 120 150 RD will be 77.5 kilonewton. So by applying the moment about A, I got RD value directly, that is 77.5 kilonewton. See here, we didn't have any joint with the two unknowns. Now I have a joint D with two unknowns. I have to find this and I have to find the forces in this member, and RD I know, that is 77.5 kilonewton. And also you can apply another force, that is summation of horizontal force equal to 0. What will we get? We will get HA is equal to 0. So we also find HA, RD is also known to us. Okay, now I'll consider the joint D to our problem so that we can continue our analysis of this truss. So you, before, when you are solving by seeing this, you write down this diagram. Okay, so next I'll write down the only the joint. I'll take the FBD of D. Okay, or RD, and this one I'll take the free body diagram of D. So joint D I'll take joint D. So how was joint D? So you write approximate equations. Okay, this is joint D. Here we have one member, here we have one member. Okay, so this is F D E, and this is F D C. Okay, let us assume the forces. Okay, as it is the reaction, this is RD, it is going towards the point. I'll just assume that the forces are going outward of the D. This FD is going outward and this FDC is coming inward. No problem, you can assume anything. Okay, you can assume ulta also. If you assume reverse, then you will get the value negative. You have to convert it to positive and you have to write the diagram. Okay, so joint D, I written the joint D. Now what is the next step? Summation of vertical forces equal to 0, taking upward as positive. So what will happen? See, FDC, this is 60 degree. Okay, as this is inclined, it will come off into, we have to resolve into two forces. So this horizontal forces will be with cos, this vertical forces will be with sine. Okay, so FDC, it is coming downwards, right? So minus FDC sine 60 degree, then plus RD, then any forces are there? No forces, only two forces, is equal to 0. So FDC sine 60 is equal to, we know the RD force. What is the RD force? We already found out, that is 77.5. so I'll send it to that side, that is 77.5. this is also negative, this negative cancels. So FDC is equal to 77.5 divided by sine 60. So you will get FDC as wait, so 89.489 kilonewton. So I got FDC as 89.489. okay, see here FDC. So it is coming positive, right? So my assumption is correct, it is going towards D. So what will be the another force? It will be like this, right? In the other member ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು force ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? It will going outside. If two members going away from each other, what is that? It is compression force. Correct? Now joint D is over, and now vertical force is over. Horizontal force equal to 0, taking left to right as positive. So what is the force? Minus FDE, then this force is going downward, means left to right only, then it is positive. FDC cos 60 degree is equal to 0. So what it will be? So FD, I know this FDC is 89.489, right? So now I'll take FDE is equal to minus this minus FDE. FDC is nothing but 89.489 cos 60. Cos 60 is 0.5. So this negative cancels. So FDE is equal to 89.489 will be 44.745. So my assumption is correct, it is positive value. So FDC here, it is like this. So FDE, another side will be opposite to the direction, reverse. So this is what coming towards each other, it is tension. Okay, so I am clarifying here only, because if you clarify here only, you will not waste much time when you tabulate, or when you write in the tabulation form in the last. Now joint D is over. Now I'll take another joint, that is joint, okay, I'll show you again whichever joint I will take. See, so I found out this, so these are known, so I can take E. So E, 1 force, 2, this is known, 1 2 3 4 5 forces are there, I know only 2, so 3 are unknown, so it is bad idea to take E. So whether I can take C, 1 2 3 4, yes, I can take C, because I have only 2 unknowns, and this C is known to us, FDC is known to us, and I can also take A. I can also take, no, I can't take 1 2 3, okay, I can't take B, but I can take A. So A, as I know, HA force I know, RA I know, and these are the 2 unknowns, I know this 2, so I'll take the joint A, because the support will be over, the problem will be easy. So I'll take FBD of joint A. So I'll draw the joint A now. See, this is A, this is the force, so this is another force, this is RA, and here another force, this is FAB. So I consider maybe this, it is coming towards A. This is my assumption. If both are coming towards A, so this may go outside from A. So this is what, FAE, this is FAB, and this is 60 degree. Okay, here HA is there, that is 0. If you consider, you will not consider, it's not a problem. Okay, so I'll summation of vertical forces equal to 0, taking upward as positive. So now I won't write this 2, we have to understood. So but what will be the forces, that is FAB, this is 60 degree, so I have to resolve one vertically, one horizontally, so it is FAB sine 60 degree, so it is going downwards, right? So it is negative FAB sine 60 degree. Okay, then plus RA is equal to 0, so RA is equal to, this will come this side, means it will be positive, FAB sine 60. Okay, now do I know FAB? Okay, do I know RA? And I don't know FAB also, we didn't find for RA, so we should find out that first. So see here, while doing only we have to find summation of moment about A. I'll find summation of horizontal force also, I have found out. Now in this diagram only, what I'll do, summation of vertical forces equal to 0, taking upward as positive. This should be done first, so I am writing again. Okay, when you do this, no, we have to find the reaction. Sorry, I forgot it. So what are the reactions? So RA plus RD, then any forces are there going upwards, no forces, then I'll take minus 60, this force, then minus 40, then minus 50 is equal to 0. So what I want RA, so 60 40 50 will be 60 40 50 will be 150. So I also know RD, that is 757.5, right? So it is RA will be this will all go towards that side, it will be positive, that is plus 150, this will be negative, minus RD, so RA will be equal to 150 minus 77.5, it will be 72.5 kilo Newton. So I found out RA, I found out RD, HA is also known, and I found out RD equations also. I got RA, that is 72.5. sorry, very sorry, it should be done in the first only. So I got RA as 72.5. So what I need here, I need FAB. So FAB is equal to 72.5 divided by sine 60. So when I divide by sine 60, it will be 83 point. FAB will be 83.716. 83.716 kilonewton. So it is positive. What I assumed to be, it is going this side, it is also going this side, so it is away from each other. When it is away from each other, what is it? Tell me. Nothing but compression. Now summation of horizontal force is equal to 0. Okay, now horizontal force is FAE. It is positive. Okay, then it is coming negative, right? FAB, so minus FAB cos 60 degree is equal to 0. So what I want FAE. So I'll transfer this to that side. The FAB is how much? 83.716 into cos 60 degrees 0.5. So FAC will be 41.858 kilonewton. So I assume that it is going away from A and it is right. So another end, what will it be? It will be like this. So two forces coming towards each other, it is tension. Okay, so joint D is over, joint A is over, then I'll take the joint, see, joint A is over, joint D is over. I could take joint E. So 1 2 unknown forces, but I get to 2 forces to resolve. E ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 2 ಫೋರ್ಸ್ನ ರಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ತಪ್ಪಾದರೆ ಫುಲ್ ತಪ್ಪಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ರಿಸ್ಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಬಿ. Okay, B, here also we have to resolve, but no problem. In B, if I do B, almost all the I'll got C, this one I'll get. Okay, I'll neglect this E and I'll find this C, because advantage is I'll get the member in BC also. If I do this, I have to do this again. ಸೊ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ, ಇವಾಗೇನು ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಜಾಯಿಂಟು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಬರ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಎ ಆಯಿತು, ಡಿ ಆಯಿತು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಬಿ ತೊಗೋತೀನಿ. ಸೊ joint B. So what is joint B now? So one force is there which is come from upwards, that is 40 kilonewton, right? Then FBC. Okay, then at A I found out, then at E, this is FBE and this is FAB. Correct, this is joint B. So this is 60 degree and this is also 60 degree, 40 kilonewton. Now I shall assume the forces. So FBC, I'll assume that it is going inside the B. Let FBE be going outside, away, and FAB we already found out that it is going, okay, upward. So this force I have taken. Okay, now vertical force equal to 0. Summation of vertical force is equal to 0, taking upward as positive. So I will start from FBE. So FBE sine 60 degree. Okay, I'll resolve the forces. FB sine 60 degree and it is going downward, negative. Next FAB, so the vertical component, so this force will, this will be horizontal, this will be vertical. So FAB sine 60 degree. Then what are the vertical forces? 40 is there, 40 is coming downwards. So minus 40 is equal to 0. So now FAB I know, sin 60 I know, FB I have to find, right? So FBE minus FBE sin 60 degree is equal to, I will send it this 40 that side 40, okay, minus FAB is how much? 83.716 83.716 FAB 83.716 into sin 60 is 0.866 okay. Then this FBE will be so 83.716 into 0.866, so 40 minus, answer is, it will be minus 32.49 divided by sin 60 degree. This is also minus. Now sin 60 degree will get minus 37.55 is the answer. So FBE will be minus 37.528. So this side minus cancels. FBE is equal to 37.528 kilonewton. This is the force FBE, so it is positive. So what my assumption is correct. So if this is FBE, so next FEB will be like this. So two forces coming towards each other, it is nothing but tension. So with the same force, what I will do, summation horizontal force equal to 0, taking left to right as positive. I'll take directly, that is FBC is there. I should write again, okay, C again, okay. I'll write directly the consequences, that is FBC, so minus FBC, then plus FAB cos 60 degree plus FBE cos 60 degree is equal to 0. Then I know this, so substitute, I'll get FBC is equal to 83.716 plus 37.527 into 0.5. Why I took this cos 60 as common? So FBC will be equal to 60.624 kilonewton. So my assumption is correct, that is FBC, it is this side, so it will be, so it is compression. So I'll take it as compression, okay. Now we almost find out all the members. So what is remaining? This one force is remaining, okay. This is only one member, EC. We have to find the force in the member EC. Either you take joint C or you take joint E. Any one of the joint you take the FBD of that diagram, you will get the answer. So what I do, I'll take, so it is okay. Now so joint C I'll take, okay. Joint C, it is clear, okay. So I took the joint C, already written. So see here, so from up one force is there 50 kN. We already find FCB, and FCB is support to in this direction, so already found it. And FCD also we found it, and FCD will be, or FDC will be like this towards the C. So we have to assume now for FCE. So FDE, I'll take going outside from the joint, as these are forces going inside, one force should be there, so going outside to maintain the equilibrium. That's it. So I assume this, so I'll take summation of vertical forces equal to 0, taking upward as positive. Okay, now what are the forces? So what is going FCD? Okay, it is inclined forces, so I'll take this FCD forces as, I'll resolve this. So what it will happen, wait, yeah, FCD, so FCD sine 60 degree, sine 60 degree, then this FCE is going, so it's positive, it's going upwards, it should negative, that is FCE sine 60 degree. Next minus 50 also coming downwards, 50 is equal to 0. Now what I need to find, I want to find this FCE. I know this FCD, what is that FCD? FCD value we have found here, that is FDC value 89.489. so 89.489 into sine 60, or else I'll take this sine 60 as common. Okay, sine 60 minus FC, no, FC I have to find, no, sine 60 is equal to 50. I send it 50 to that side. So now FCE sine 60 degree is equal to this 50 minus 89.489 into 89.489 into sine 60, it will be 77.499. so minus FCE will be 50 minus 77.499, that is minus 27.499. so divided by sine 60. When I divide by sine 60, I will get the value of FCE as minus 31.753 kilonewton. So this negative sign cancels, so FCE I got the positive value, that is 31.75 kilonewton. So we found almost all the forces in the members. So now what we have to do, in the question they have asked that we have to redraw all inclined members are at the indicate the magnitude and nature of forces on the diagram. So again you write the diagram, I'll write the rough diagram. Okay, I'll write the rough diagram for you. Okay, this is the diagram which they have given. Now at A we had hinge, at B we had roller, at E we had one force, that is 60 kilonewton. At B, this is C, we have 50 kilonewton. This is what, 40 kilonewton. Okay, now so you know that what is compression? The compression is going away from each other, it is compression. Tension is coming towards each other, is called tension, that is of the joints. Now I'll rewrite the forces in the members. Okay, I got the FBC or FCB, the force I got is 60.622. now this force I got as 41.858, this 44.745, this force I got this 31.754, this I got 37.528, this one I got 83.716. okay, this one I got 89.489. now you have to tell either it is compression or tension, right? So I'll write down the arrow marks which I got it. Okay, so you have to write the correct arrow mark, so you can tell that it is compression or it is in tension. So these are all how I am writing this. I already solved it here and just copying. Okay, we already done that to each and every member. I'm just copying out. Okay, now so away from each other it is compression. So here see, it is going towards each other, it is tension. So it is also coming towards each other, it is tension. Going from each other, it is compression, tension, tension, compression. Okay, over all the members. Yes, all the members are over. Like this we will solve the problem in the truss. I'll take another one example now. So determine the forces in the members of the truss shown in figure is the question. So we have, this is the question, we have to determine the force in each member. So here hinge is given, so it will be RA force will be there here, HA force will be there here, RE force will be there. I'll solve this as speed as I can. Okay, so now what I'll do, first step is summation of horizontal forces equal to 0. So I'm not getting any joint with the two unknowns, so I'll go to the summation of horizontal force equal to 0, taking left to right as positive, so that I'll get HA is equal to 0. Okay, now summation of moment about A is equal to 0, taking clockwise as positive. Okay, now RE will make the negative moment, so RE into 8 meter, then 50, this where is 50, 50 into 4, it will make positive 50 into 4, same wise 40 into 8, same 20 into 4, same another force is 30 into 4, 50 40 30, this is 30 into 4 is equal to 0. So RE will be equal to 90 kilo Newton. So RE is 90 kilonewton. I found out the RE. So now I'll find out the RA also, that is summation of vertical forces equal to 0, that is, so RA plus RE, then all the other forces are downward direction, right? 30 50 40 30 is equal to 0. So only RA is unknown, RE is 90. So 30 plus 50 plus 40 plus 30 minus 90 will be RA will be it is 60 kilonewton. So RA is 60. Now we'll go to the main problem, that is I'll take first joint A. So I don't no need to tell now why I took joint A, because I am getting there two unknowns, that is, so I'll take this as a joint A. So RA is the force, RA here, so these are the forces. Okay, so HA, oh sorry, what I did mistake is HA is, sorry, here in the question there is another force, I have missed it out, so I was telling, so it is 20 kilonewton. Nothing to worry, no, nothing is happened, just you take here. So it is purely horizontal force, so HA will be, so HA plus 20, so it is going outside, right? HA plus 20, so I took this as this only, this is equal to 0, so HA will be equal to minus 20 kilonewton. So as I got minus, what I do, this HA will be in this direction, HA will be opposite direction, so HA will be in this direction. So force HA is 20 kilonewton. Now whenever I consider HA in this joint A, my direction of the movement is like this. Okay, this is F, not a force, it is directly horizontal force. It is 20 kilonewton, and 20 kilonewton, whenever the direction is like this, it is 20. If the direction is like this, it is minus 20. So it was a good example to you to understand. Okay, so what I got, HA is minus 20. When I assumed HA as like this, here left to right as positive, I have assumed, I have assumed left to right as positive like this, but I got negative value, so I made that HA will be in this direction, so it is positive. So I took in the reverse direction. So HA 20 RA. Then what is the other force which is coming? This is FAB and this is FAF. Okay, so I'll assume the forces now. So let this be going away from A and this be coming towards A. So summation of vertical forces equal to 0. So I'll directly write now what are the forces. Now FAB is negative plus RA is equal to 0. So RA is equal to, sorry, I know RA, I want to find minus FAB is equal to minus RA. So minus minus cancels. So FAB ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೋ RA ನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 60 kilonewton. So ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬಂತು, my assumption is correct. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ in imaginary lines I am writing this side, so they are moving away from each other, it is compression. So summation of horizontal force is equal to 0. See here, left to right positive namdo. So FAF minus 20 is equal to 0. So FAF is equal to 20 kilonewton. I got FAF as 20 kilonewton. So another end ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಿಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So moving coming towards each other, it is tension. So I hope you are understanding. So next I will take next joint E. So it is having another support. So E joint. So this is what, this is RE. It is already having the reaction RE. Next, upon that another one reaction is there. What is this? FED and this FEF. Okay, now FED FEF we have to find, right? FEF and FED we have to find. We know RE and these are the two unknown forces. Now summation of vertical forces equal to 0. When I do that, FED will be directly equal to RE forces to 90 kilonewton already considered. So FED is 90 kilonewton. So no need to solve again and again. FED is 90 kilonewton when we summation of vertical force equal to 0. Now summation of horizontal force is equal to 0. What would it come? FEF is equal to 0. ikkade forces yavadu illa, so it is 0 only. The forces in the EF member is 0. Okay, so okay, once wait, I didn't assume here, so it is in the going towards this one, so it is equal and opposite to the FED. ಸೊ FED ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ಆದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್, ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಅವೇ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಐ ಫೌಂಡ್, ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ. ಸೊ ಎ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಓವರ್, ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಓವರ್. ಇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಆಯಿತು, ಇದು ಆಯಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು 1 2 3 4 5 another 5 members are there. So I'll take joint B now. So joint B. So I wrote the joint B now. So this is the force FBC, FBF and FBA. So we already found FBA or FEAB. FEAB as what I found it 60 kilonewton. It is already 60 kilonewton, and I also know the direction of this force, that is towards the B. So I'll assume this one now. So these are towards, I'll take this as moving outwards. So this FBC also moving towards B. So summation of vertical forces equal to 0, taking upward as positive. So noting here FBF is what? Inclined member. So it is square, right? So it is also 45 degree, it is also 45 degree. So given diagram was square, so it is 45. Now summation of vertical forces equal to 0, taking upward as positive. Now FBF is negative, right? FBF sine 45 degree, so minus 30 plus FBA is equal to 0. So FBA is equal to, this 30 will come this side, 30 plus FBF. Oh shit, I need to find FBF only, no man. Sine 45 degree, okay, no problem. FBA is what? 60. I'll again send 30 to that side. FBF is sine 45. So FBF is equal to 30 divided by sine 45. So FBF value will be 30 divided by sine 45. It is 42.42. 42.43 you take kilo Newton. Okay, FBF what I taken? Going outside, right? So at another end it will be, so it is going towards each other, it is tension force. Now horizontal force is equal to 0. See, what are the horizontal force? FBC alone is the horizontal force, and this, so FBC minus FBC, because left to right is positive. Our assumption is FBC minus FBC, then this one, this is left to right, right? So plus FBF cos 45 degree is equal to 0. So FBF I know now. Okay, so minus FBC is equal to minus 42.43 cos 45. Cos 45 is nothing but 0.707 into 42.43 will be 30 kilonewton. So FBC, so this negative cancels, 30 kilonewton. It is also positive. Our assumption is correct, that is, it is in the left direction. So at the other end what will happen? At the other end it will be like this. So away from each other, compression member. Okay, now what is remaining? I took a joint D. C is remaining now. C or D, either you take D joint, either you take C joint, you will get the answer. So I'll take both now. Wait, so joint C, first I'll take joint C, and I'll show also the joint D also. See here, whatever at the joint C, I'll rewrite the figure. So I'll consider this as joint C. So it is like this. Okay, this is joint C. So this is 50 kilonewton, which is coming downwards. Okay, and this I don't know, that is FCF, and this is FCD, and this is FCB. This FCB I found out now, FBC, that is compression member. Compression means it is FBC, right? FBC, it is compression member. So see here, so it is like this only, that is, so whatever in the next side will be there, that have to take FBC. Then FCD I'll assume it, so it is also towards C, I'll assuming. and it is also towards FCF is also towards C. Now summation of vertical forces equal to 0, taking upward as positive. What will happen now? So 50 FCF minus 50 is equal to 0. FCF is equal to 50 kilo Newton. So what I took, it is correct, and it is compression. So again I need not to tell why FCF is 50 kilonewton. It is compression, right? Now horizontal force equal to 0. So FCB minus FCD is equal to 0. So I know FCB, I have to find FCD, right? So FCD is equal to same 30 kilonewton. So when this is compression, this is also compression. Okay, so see here, another side will be like this. So it is compression. If suppose you don't remember this, okay, now all the forces we have found. So this force also found, this force also found. Okay, if suppose you another joint I have to take, that is joint D. I'll take that joint D also, because I have to find one inclined force. If suppose you don't remember that, you have made the joint C, because if we take D, we will get all these forces members. Okay, so I'll take now joint D. So the joint D will be like this. So one force is coming downwards, that is 40 kilonewton. Another force is coming towards it, that is 20 kilonewton. So another force C, it is already found, that is 30 kilonewton. 30 now. RE, it is 90 kilonewton. So here one force is there. Suppose I don't know which force is there. FCD. Okay, I'll recheck afterwards. Just see here, 30 kilonewton. So another inclined forces I have to find, that is FDF. So 1 2 3 force known, only one force is unknown. Okay, so by making only one, what is summation of vertical force equal to 0, I may get the answer, that it is 45. It is also 45. So what will happen? So it is going downwards, that is FDF cos, or you can take any one, cos 45 degree plus 90 is going upwards, minus 40 is equal to 0. Now don't ask how I took cos 45. So when I resolve this FDF, one vertically and one horizontally, the vertical force will be 45 degree, this one cos 45 will be there, the horizontal force will be FDF sin 45. So FDF minus FDF 1 by root 2, or cos 45 is 0.707 is equal to, the answer will be 90 minus 40 will be minus 50. So minus minus cancels. FDF will be 50 divided by 0.707, that is 70.71 kilonewton. See, FDF is 70.71 kilonewton. So if this end is like this, another one will be toward this. So this is tension force. So I'll now check it. Okay, ivaga check model. How to check now? That FD is correct or not. I will take summation of horizontal force equal to 0, taking left to right as positive. Okay, now what is this? FDF, right? So FDF, it is also negative, cos ಅಲ್ಲ sin 45 degree. Okay, if you take this only it 45, if we take this 45, then answer will be same. Okay, plus 30 minus 20 is equal to 0. Now so this 20 is towards this side, sorry, see the question, 20 is towards outside. So when you take this 20 outside, it will be positive, so you will get same answer, that is FDF is equal to 50 divided by sin 45. So FDF will be 70.71 kilo Newton. Hence checked, our answer is correct, so our assumption is also correct. Now you draw the diagram again. Okay, and you just mention what is compression, what is tension, and what are the forces you got in each members. You do this, I'll just write roughly. So we had three forces here, so it is 40, 50, and it is 30. So here we got 60, and here we got not this direction, we got this direction, so direction is very important. Okay, we got this direction as 20, here one direction is given 20, and here 90, so here also 90, this is 70.71, this is 42.43, this is 30, this is 30. These are all the forces, I'm just writing directly. So here we got 0, so all the forces you write. You also mention whether it is tension or compression by marking the correct arrow mark. Okay, so that everything should be clear. So I hope you understand how we solve the problem by method of joints. Okay, so practice well, so that you can, you couldn't, if you practice well, you couldn't get confused, and whenever you going, whenever in the problem if you go wrong, you will get an inner feeling, oh no, I have made something wrong, like that. So practice makes man perfect. So thank you. In the next class I am going to take problems on method of sections.